just a few aisles above us. The 2K Sports post-game show.
Ernie Johnson here again with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny Smith. Without further ado, let's present to you our Jordan player of the game, Freak. He found his rhythm in the second half, and there was no stopping him then. He was locked and loaded. And Shaq, I can tell you want to say something. Your comments?
He stepped up in a huge way tonight. You know, we all think of him as a role player, but not tonight. It's the NBA Finals, baby. He was the star.
His field goal percentage was excellent, up over 60%. This was a player in total control of his game. He didn't try to do too much. He didn't get reckless, just took what the defense gave him.
And we hope you enjoyed tonight's game as much as we did, though that is doubtful. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. Good night, and we'll see you for more NBA Finals action coming up soon.
You can earn some VC with 2K TV Interactive and show off your 2K TV favorites. Tune in now.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Welcome to our continuing coverage of the NBA Finals on 2K Sports. We're here for pivotal Game 4 with the Big Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, I'm Ernie Johnson, and let's get started. And our postseason coverage tonight is from Oklahoma City as the Thunder will be playing against the Chicago Bulls. Looking at the Bulls, they've hit their stride at the best possible time, dominating their competition in these playoffs. Only 3 losses to this point. These guys seem poised to win it all. A sweep, a very real possibility here with this team up 3-0 in the series. You've been in this situation in the finals, Shaq. How does the momentum in this series impact Game 4?
You know, when you're up 3-0, Ernie, you smell blood in that water.
Kind of like a shark.
It's like a shark. The whole team can just taste how close they are to the title. They're already sensing the title this year, but can't get cute. You got to do what you've been doing the whole time.
If you think about sweep, it's not going to happen. You have to think about one game.
Starting at shooting guard, 6 feet 4 inches, number 3, Dion Waiters. The big man, standing 6'11", number 11, Ennis Cantor. And forward 6'10", number 9, Sandy Wagner. And guard 6'3" from UC.
You can hear the roar here in Oklahoma City. We're on the verge of a clean sweep, a 3-0 start to this year's NBA Finals. We'll see if they can pull it off. Along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. taking a look at Oklahoma City. They're trailing 3 games to none. They're hoping for a miracle. They're going to lay it all on the line tonight as they look for their first win of this series.
And obviously, guys, they've got an uphill battle. I mean, nobody has ever come back from a 3-0 deficit. But you just try to win one game, and you never know what happens. Injury-wise, momentum-wise, a crazy break here or there. So just win this one and give yourself a chance.
Yeah, I agree with you. You've got to play it through, and certainly these fans, how about them? They have not given up. They're still 100% behind this team, and, you know, 3-0 comebacks have happened in other sports. Hockey and baseball have seen it happen. Maybe it's time for it to happen in basketball.
Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. Rose is the 1 with Butler as the 2. At the 4, it's Gasol with Noah at the 5. And it's Freak in at the small forward.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the official.
Bulls shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one. No luck that time either. And so it's Oklahoma City with it. They come off the loss on Friday.
And in that game, guys, their three-point shooting really was their own worst enemy. Even when they got the open looks, they just had an inability to knock them down.
And, guys, you've seen it happen to every team. You have to be a threat from beyond the arc nowadays, and if your team goes cold, it really can sabotage your game.
Rose, good.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Raiders on the wing. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Out to Ibaka. Clock at 6. Screen by Ibaka. Butler with the steal. Rose kicks the Freak. No good. Great D that time from Durant. And so here is Oklahoma City. It's Durant on the wing. Rebound by the Bulls.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there. And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Westbrook kicks to Waiters. And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
Yeah, good tough D there to get a hand up and force that miss.
That's example number 1 of why he is such a strong defensive player and why he has such a great defensive reputation.
Outside Rose. Noah with a screen on Westbrook. Rose. And Enes Kanter picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's 2 fouls for him very early in this ball game. He'll probably have to spend some time on the bench before halftime.
Steven Adams, he's checked in for the Thunder. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Rose kicks to Gasol. Down low, here's Freak. Good, and the assist goes to Gasol. Freak's got his second bucket of the night.
You know, it wouldn't be a bad idea to put an extra body on him, get some help when he barrels his way in close. He's such a good finisher. He needs more than one guy to defend him.
Now, here's Westbrook. And the 3 off target. Freak kicks to Rose. To the wing on the left. Now here's Freak. He's guarded by Waiters. And here's Freak. Clock at 6. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. Their shot from 20 feet away. Westbrook with the nice D there.
The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
Adams, the pass to Waiters. Oklahoma City moving it around. They get it back. Outside for Durant. The Thunder with another miss.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Butler dishes to Rose. Plays it up and banks it in.
And a really good way to start the game. He's a guy who, if he gets it going early, he's going to give you problems.
Outside Westbrook. Step back shot. There's the bucket. Good.
And the D just a step slow reacting to the step back.
Chicago trailing here. Outside Rose. The shot from the low post is good. Rose has got his third basket of the night right there. Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Hey, Kev, I caught up with Coach Billy Donovan. We talked about the uphill battle his team was facing, and he said, I am trying to use the historical perspective of our situation in a different light. We could get down on ourselves, but now we have a chance to make history if we were to come back in these finals. That's one way to look at it, guys.
Thanks, Doris. Looking at who's out there now for the Thunder. McGarry's checked in for Ibaka. And Stevenson comes in for Kevin Durant. And Anthony Morrow's subbed in for Waiters.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from.
Guys, right from the start, it's been apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
The other thing they've had going for them tonight is their passing. I mean, doing a nice job. Plenty of their points early on coming off assists.
The Bulls have gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. Now here's Freak. He's tightly guarded. And the wing jumper offline.
Not really sure what he was thinking about on that shot. That is not high IQ basketball.
Not at all. I mean, he shouldn't even have considered taking that shot. Just a poor choice there.
And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession.
I tell you what, that's just a major unfortunate.
And then for Oklahoma City, Cantor checked in for Adams. Ibaka comes in for McGarry. And it's Kevin Durant in for Lance Stevenson. Then for the Bulls, Joakim Noah. He's checked in for Gasol. Freak comes in for Robert Covington. And it's Jimmy Butler coming in for Tony Snell. Inside, you got Ibaka and Cannon. Morrow is the 2 with Durant the 3. And it's Westbrook in at the 1. That's the group for Oklahoma City getting going here in the second.
The lead changes hands once more. There has been no separation between these two teams.
You know, it's made for one heck of an entertaining game. Even when it hasn't been the best basketball being played, it sure has been fun to watch.
Now here's Durant. 5 points in the game. Shot clock at 6. And stolen by Freak. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Good. Now it's a 4-point Bulls lead.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
And Greg, you know nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
Durant against Butler. Durant kicks to Cantor. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
You know, he's got a lot of length, and right there, he needed every inch of it.
That's true, G.A. You're right. You know, we really don't know that much about him in that department, but my goodness, when he gets up, he can go.
Yeah, he can still punch it when he wants to, though. We saw that, didn't we, Phil?
Landry, no luck, and it's Oklahoma City the other way. Durant, the pass to Westbrook. Here's Morrow. The rebound by Roten.
And you really thought that was going to be a gimme, but unable to convert.
Yeah, and a little self-talk, angry self-talk for himself after that miss.
And the basket good.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
Outside Durant. They set the pick. Left side Westbrook. Takes the 3. Chicago grabs the miss. Dishes to Freak. The 11-footer, and that's good for 2. Freak's got 11 points.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.